The world was a dark place in the 1940s. World War II raged across continents. Millions suffered. Fear and uncertainty gripped nations. In this desperate time, a new danger emerged: the atomic bomb. Its creation would change the course of history. The war began in 1939. Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. Great Britain and France declared war on Germany. The United States joined the fight in 1941 after the attack on Pearl Harbor. The world watched as the conflict escalated, drawing more and more countries into its deadly embrace. As the fighting intensified, scientists in the United States raced to develop a new weapon of unimaginable power. The Manhattan Project, a top-secret government program, aimed to harness the energy of the atom. Led by physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, the project's scientists worked tirelessly, driven by the belief that their invention could help end the war. The Manhattan Project was a massive undertaking. Scientists, engineers, and military personnel worked in secrecy across the United States. They faced enormous challenges, racing against time to unlock the secrets of the atom. The pressure was immense. The fate of the world seemed to hang in the balance. On July 16, 1945, the world witnessed the first successful test of an atomic bomb. In the desolate landscape of New Mexico, a blinding flash lit up the sky. The explosion was unlike anything ever seen before. The power of the atom had been unleashed. With the success of the Trinity test, as it was known, the United States possessed a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. The decision to use this weapon against Japan, which had so far refused to surrender, was a controversial one. President Harry S. Truman faced an agonizing choice: use the bomb and potentially save American lives, or find another way to end the war. On August 6, 1945, the world changed forever. At 8:15 a.m. local time, an American B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay, dropped an atomic bomb on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. The bomb, nicknamed Little Boy, detonated above the city with the force of 15,000 tons of TNT. The devastation was immediate and unimaginable. Buildings were vaporized. People were instantly incinerated. The blast wave leveled everything within a radius of 2 miles. Tens of thousands of people died within minutes. Those who survived the initial blast faced a horrifying aftermath. Burns, radiation sickness, and cancers plagued survivors for years to come. The city of Hiroshima, once a vibrant and bustling metropolis, lay in ruins. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, a second atomic bomb was dropped on the Japanese city of Nagasaki. This bomb, nicknamed Fat Man, was even more powerful than the one dropped on Hiroshima. The blast, which occurred at 11:02 a.m. local time, caused widespread destruction and loss of life. The bombing of Nagasaki added to the already unimaginable suffering in Japan. The two cities, once symbols of Japanese culture and industry, were now synonymous with the horrors of nuclear war. The world watched in shock and disbelief. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had a profound impact on the world. The immediate death toll was staggering, with estimates ranging from 129,000 to 226,000 people killed by the blasts and their immediate aftereffects. Many more died in the years that followed from radiation sickness and cancers. The long-term effects of the bombings continue to this day. Survivors, known as hibakusha, still suffer from health problems related to their exposure to radiation. The psychological scars of the bombings run deep, leaving an indelible mark on the survivors and their families. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked a turning point in human history. They ushered in the nuclear age, an era defined by the threat of nuclear annihilation. The world was forever changed. The destructive power of these weapons was undeniable. The bombings also had a profound impact on international relations. The horrors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki fueled a global movement for peace and disarmament. The United Nations was formed in 1945, in part, to prevent future wars and promote international cooperation. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of war. They teach us that the pursuit of peace must be relentless. The lessons of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are as relevant today as they were in 1945. As we reflect on the 79th anniversary of these tragic events, let us remember the victims, honor the survivors, and reaffirm our commitment to a world without nuclear weapons. The future of our planet depends on it.